What's up, sexy people? What is happening, beautiful people? Let me check and make sure that I am live on all my various outlets and platforms. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight to another episode of Nights with Nicci, the podcast that everybody's gonna love one day, even if y'all don't love it today. Tonight, guys, just full disclosure, I am tired. My hair not did. My makeup not did. I'm not looking extra special, so y'all just gonna have to listen to the sound of my voice and really appreciate the effort that I put into giving y'all a little something something. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. It is the weekend. It is a great opportunity for us to kick back, chill, and I just wanted to really spend some time with y'all tonight because I had an absolutely fantastic girls' night out last night. When I tell you, it just felt great to be out. And my friend Ernest Dukes from Nottingham sent me an invitation. I was super geeked up. It was actually to join Tamika Mallory, who was hosting a screening of The Woman King. And when I tell you this movie, y'all listen to me when I say that film is absolutely positively fantastic. I had expectations of it, you guys. I did. But I didn't know that it was going to be as good as it was. It was great. It was amazing. And I suggest that everybody go and check the film out. I'm going to run this trailer real quick for you guys to take a look at this trailer, and then I'm going to get more into the movie, more into some of the when I tell y'all, it's some breakout performers in The Woman King. I can't even hold you up. But before I get into that, I want to talk a little bit about some hot topics and some things that are going on in our community. It's a lot of stuff going on in the community right now, y'all. And guess what? One of the things that just happened this past week, this amazing woman right here has gone on to be with the Lord. Yes, indeed, Queen Elizabeth has died at the age of 96 after the longest reign in British history, right? She's going to be mourned around the globe as one of the last monarchs born to a classic age of European royalty. Now, if you anything like me, you don't know a whole lot about the royals, right? So I had to kind of educate myself on what exactly is going to happen now that Queen Elizabeth is no longer among us, right? And it's kind of crazy because please let me know, holla at your girl if you knew this already and if you have more information to add to this conversation. But I guess now what happens, the new line of succession in the British throne is that King Charles, now who we knew prior to the Queen's passing as Prince Charles, is now going to be King Charles. So he is the king of the royal throne. And that is, I guess, awesome for King Charles. I'm sure he is mourning, the fact that he doesn't have his mother anymore, the Queen. But yeah, King Charles. And then Prince William is going to take over, I guess, where King Charles was. And then I believe this is Prince William's son, Prince George. And then Prince Charlotte. And then Prince Louis. So I think these are all the descendants of Prince William. Prince George, Prince Charlotte, and Prince Louis. I don't know if it's Louis or Louis. And then you see here that Prince Harry, who is with Meghan Markle, boom, Prince Harry is next in line. So I guess the way that it works is, and somebody please correct me because I'm not even pretending like I know a whole lot about the royals, but I think the way it works is Prince Williams takes over where Prince Charles was. Prince Charles becomes king because his mother was the queen. And then Prince George, all his kids get it, and then Prince Harry and Archie. There's little Archie. That's Harry and Meghan's son, Archie. So don't know who all the rest of the royals are, but I wish them well. I wasn't one of those people. I know Maxie was really into the British royal family. She was really into Princess Diana. That was a whole thing. Unfortunately, when Princess Diana passed, Maxie was really affected and impacted by that, as was the rest of the world. But I'm just being really transparent and honest with you guys. I don't know a whole lot about the royal family. Amazing people, though, I'm sure. But I will say that I was familiar with some of the Queen's quotes. So here's one that stood out for me. When life seems hard, the courageous do not lie down and accept defeat. Instead, they are all the more determined to struggle for a better future. Could not agree with you more, Queen. And here's another one that really resonated with me. The world is not the most pleasant place. Eventually, your parents will leave you, and nobody is going to go out of their way to protect you unconditionally. You need to learn to stand up for yourself and what you believe, and sometimes, pardon my language, kick some ass. So I have to say that that would be my favorite Queen Elizabeth quote. One more time, y'all. The world is not the most pleasant place. Eventually, your parents leave you, and nobody's going to go out of their way to protect you unconditionally. You need to learn how to stand up for yourself and what you believe in, and sometimes, pardon my language, kick some ass. Hey, listen, any queen that's giving us quotes like that is all right with me. So rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth. And if you're like me and a lot of other people who had absolutely not necessarily no idea, but limited knowledge of what was going on in the royal family, I found this clip online. And when I say this is definitely for me, like one of the clips of the week, this shit right here was so funny. So check this out. And I think this was a lot of millennials' responses to the news of the passing of the queen.
Girl, the queen is dead.
Queen Latifah?
No.
Beyonce?
No.
Janet?
No.
Mary J?
No.
Lauryn Hill?
No.
Toni Braxton?
No.
Diana Ross?
No.
Tracy Ellis Ross?
No.
Monica?
No.
Brandy?
No.
Maya?
No.
Missy?
No.
The Spice Girl?
No.
Alicia?
No.
Ashanti?
No.
Mariah?
No. Girl, the Queen of England.
Adele?
No.
Who the hell are they talking about then?
She said, well, who the hell are they talking about then? I love it. I think a lot of millennials and Gen Zers probably felt the same damn way. I was like, okay, this was hilarious. And she's funny. She's funny, funny, funny. So all hail the Queen of England. And of course, we got to get into some of this crazy ass hot topics news. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to what is going on with the rapper Mystikal. Now, y'all, flat out, I don't understand for the life of me how this man went to jail, directly to jail, did not pass go, did not collect $200, got his ass out of jail, and somehow or another wound up right back in jail. And not only in jail, it looks like this brother's going to be going to jail for a very, very long time. So the headline is simple. Rapper Mystikal has been indicted on first-degree rape charges and could face a life sentence. A Louisville jury has indicted New Orleans rapper Mystikal on charges of first-degree rape. Oops, I don't think I was supposed to say that word on YouTube. Forgive me. From an alleged sexual assault that is said to have occurred at his Louisiana home in late July. Should the grand jury find him guilty, the 51-year-old will face a life sentence under state law. Now, Mystikal, whose real name is Michael Lawrence Tyler, who was also handed counts of criminal damage to property, false imprisonment, domestic abuse, battery by strangulation, simple robbery, and numerous drug possession accusations, according to the New Orleans Advocate. In a warrant, the sheriff deputies accused Tyler of attacking a female in a violent encounter about finances on the night of July 30th. During which he allegedly took her car keys and sexually assaulted her. Earlier last month, he was denied bond and fired his attorney in favor of another lawyer who had previously represented him in another sexual assault case in 2017. He was met with charges of first-degree rape and second-degree kidnapping. Prosecutors dropped that case after he posted bond and spent roughly 18 months in jail. It is an indictment. Joel Pierce, his attorney said, told reporters of the recent charges, it means nothing. We look forward to our day in court. So this is according to his lawyer. So it also says here the Grammy-nominated rapper rose to fame in the early 2000s and is best known for the single Shake It Fast. Woo. Although he is not signed to a major label contract, he has continued touring and was scheduled to perform in a string of shows in the following months before his July 31st arrest. Tyler became a lifetime registered sex offender in 2003 following another conviction for sexual assault and extortion. He remains in custody at the Ascension Paris prison without the possibility of bail. Now, y'all listen. I have to say, I don't know what is going on in our community with rappers and singers and comedians. And I don't know. I mean, it's just really one of those things where I really have to scratch my head and ask myself what is in the water in the entertainment industry, because it's just, this guy obviously got in trouble in 2003. He got in trouble again in 2017. I can't for the life of me figure out what the hell is going on in the music industry, but I think that it's time for people to start taking accountability. And Me Too Time's Up, listen, and all those other organizations that have been, helping find these people and make them pay penance and pay for the crimes that they have committed. I'm, in support of that 100%, because it's just ridiculous. And moving right along to the Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears update. Y'all, now listen. On my live last week or earlier this week, I had not seen or read about as much as I have in this one. And all I have to say is, while I did not watch the whole thing, I watched a few clips and I read this article that I'm about to share with y'all. And for those people who don't know what has been going on, this is for you. For those of you who do know, bear with those of us who are just getting updated, but it is ugly. It is not cute. It is not funny. The shit is actually really crazy. And I've heard allegedly that Tiffany Haddish was unaware of what was going on. And then there's the argument of, well, you brought the kids to the house. And, I still stand by my previous comments when I said that I was just going to kind of chill out a little bit first, before I have a whole opinion. But this is not looking good. So here is an article, and this is Consequence. Okay. And Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears have been accused of child sexual abuse. It's been updated. Jane and John Doe claim that they were forced to perform sexually suggestive acts on camera as minors. Okay. The Daily Beast reports that Jane Doe filed the suit on behalf of herself and her younger brother. In the suit, Jane, now 22, and her brother, now 14, which I think they were, I'll continue to read. Her brother, now 14, recount their mother making friends with Haddish through mutual comedy circles, and Haddish presenting the children with work opportunities. However, the videos the children recorded with the comedians were inappropriate. In the summer of 2013, when Jane was 14, Haddish allegedly enlisted the child to record a commercial that Spears was producing. When she got to the shoot, Haddish and Spears showed her a video of the kids eating a sub sandwich in a suggestive manner, moaning and making sexual noises as they both ate the sandwich in a manner that simulated the act of fellatio. The lawsuit alleges or says. And then they asked her to recreate the noises. Haddish verbally explained what was expected of the plaintiff Jane Doe and then showed plaintiff Jane Doe how to give fellatio, including movements, noises, moaning, groaning, the lawsuit states. Jane told the Daily Beast, at that point, I knew 100% what they wanted out of me. I tried to mimic what they wanted out of me, but it still came out just super uncomfortable, Jane said. I knew when I left the booth, I didn't complete what they wanted me to do. The lawsuit states that Haddish paid her $100 for her work and then sent her home. Then in 2014, she recruited John for a video of his own. This time, the video was shot at Ari Spears' home while both children attended the shoot. Jane says Haddish told her to stay downstairs while John and Spears recorded the clip upstairs. It was a whole 180 almost, she told the Daily Beast. Tiffany had never been mean to me, never raised her voice to me until this particular point. In the video, Haddish plays John's guardian while Spears plays a pedophile. Spears leers at the child who only wears underwear, which I saw some of those clips and it was very uncomfortable for me to watch, while the camera zooms in on his buttocks and crotch. In one scene, Spears massages baby oil onto John's back, and in another, the child plays with a train in a way that suggests masturbation. When John came downstairs, he called his mother crying. When the mother then inquired about what went down during the shoot, Spears refused to show her the footage of the video. Jane Doe's lawsuit claims that John's clip was posted to websites like Funny or Die under the title Through a Pedophile's Eyes. In a statement provided to the Daily Beast, a Funny or Die representative confirmed the existence of the video, but said it was posted to the site by a user arguing that the company would never air such a video. Funny or Die found this video absolutely disgusting and would never produce such content. The spokesperson said, "We were not involved with the conceptualization, development, funding, or production of this video. It was uploaded to the site as a user-generated content and was removed in 2018 immediately after becoming aware of its existence." So Funny or Die is basically like, they don't want no parts of this shit. Okay, and this is an update on September 2nd, which says Haddish and Spears have both responded to the lawsuit through their representatives. Plaintiff's mother, Trisha Morris, has been trying to assert these bogus claims against Ms. Haddish for several years. Haddish's attorney said in a statement to the Los Angeles Times, every attorney who has initially taken on her case, and there were several, ultimately dropped the matter once it became clear that the claims were meritless and Ms. Haddish would not be shaken down. Now, Ms. Morris has her adult daughter representing herself in the lawsuit. The two of them will come together in the consequences of pursuing this frivolous action. And face the consequences of pursuing this frivolous action. An attorney for Spears added, he isn't going to fail or fall for any shakedown. Jane Doe, John Doe, and their mother claim to have suffered severe trauma from the experience with Haddish and Spears. Their lawsuit accuses both comedians of intentional infliction of emotional distress, gross negligence, sexual battery, sexual harassment, sexual abuse of a minor, and while she has also been accused of negligent supervision and failure to warn, breach of fiduciary duty, and constructive fraud. Wow, that's crazy. The lawsuit seeks general and special damages as well as any appropriate statutory damages. Wow, that is bananas. So if you've been hearing about this, that is, as clear cut, as it gets. It's a lot going on there. And I, for one, am kind of blown away. I just think that it is crazy as hell to make fun of sexual molestation and pedophilia. Like, it's just, that's not the place. Comedy is just not the place for that. We actually did a film and we reenacted, like I mentioned earlier this week, some events that happened to Sarah Stokes when she was 5 years old. But we were very careful to make sure that we took all the steps and had all the releases and the approvals and the parents on set and all that other stuff. And it's just something that, people unfortunately are going to be watching really close. Well, not unfortunately, it's a good thing people are going to be watching it really closely. And I hope that Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears have a damn good explanation for this, because it does not look good. And I always believe that people should be given their day in court. I can't wait for mine on a completely unrelated matter. But it is what it is. So moving right along, Brownstone, you guys. I'm really excited to announce that Brownstone is coming with a new single. We are also coming with what I think is going to be a really awesome limited series, Brownstone, the Brownstone Experience. It's going to be taking you guys behind the scenes of everything that we're working on musically. Our new single drops September 30th. I'm so excited about it. We're actually going to finish everything up in the next couple of days. So you guys stick with us, pray with us, and keep us, lifted, because Brownstone is definitely coming. As a matter of fact, I got a little sneak peek for you guys of our show in Detroit, which we were really excited about. Take a look. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. I'm so excited about it. And I'm also going to reveal the title of our new single at the end of the podcast. Yes, we even got a title, you guys. It's so exciting. I am so excited about this. It's been a long time coming. It's the journey back to music for me has been one that has been, it's been a lot. I will say that it's been a lot, but I'm excited about what we are putting together. So you guys will be excited about it too. So speaking of being super duper duper excited, I had the opportunity to go to a screening, an advanced screening of The Woman King. Man, let me tell you about this doggone movie. First of all, the fact that it is based on a true story, this thing is based on actual warriors. What? I was just blown away. When I tell you, you gotta go see this movie. Like there's just no two freaking ways about it. You have got to go and see this movie. As a matter of fact, check this out.
In my dream as an actor, I dreamed I could be in a movie like this.
To learn that there was this true story, a female army that legit protected their kingdom, that legit beat men. It's like, why didn't I know this when I was a little girl?
They were the ultimate warriors. We fight or we die.
24/7 they trained. That's why they were so good. They outworked everybody. They were stronger, faster, fiercer.
These were women who took great pride in being in this military unit.
They just represented everything heroically badass.
They were fearless. That's what made people revere them.
So much. Listen, when I tell you thank you so much to Ernest Dukes, thank you to Tamika Mallory for inviting me out to see an advanced screening of this film. This thing right here, when I tell you The Woman King is exactly the movie that Black women have been waiting for. It is that film that's just, I'm telling you, when you leave out of that theater, you're just going to feel like you can do anything. You are going to feel like you can take on the world. I felt so renewed and I felt so positive. And you guys hear me complaining all the time about not having the right representations of us on film. When I tell you that this movie, The Woman King, when I tell you the power in it, the love in it, and it's something, what's really crazy is that it was nothing like I thought. Like I was thinking, let me tell you guys, I was reading this article from Oprah Winfrey's magazine who covered this. Check that out. Isn't that absolutely fantastic? First of all, the journey to getting this film done was not an easy one, right? Gina Prince Blythewood, she's adopted, and she talks about this meeting that she had with Viola Davis, right? She said the script was written by Dana Stevens, and it's based on a story by Maria Bello and Stevens as well. And it is a historical epic about the Agoji, an all-female army in the West African kingdom of Dahomey in the 18th and 19th centuries. And it included a storyline about an adopted girl, which was absolutely amazing. That moment of tearful revelation, which the filmmaker feared might cost her the chance to direct a unique studio movie centered around Black female power, instead clinched the deal. I thought I was looking at a warrior, Davis said. Vulnerability is strength. And what she's talking about is there is a moment between these two women right here. Now, let me make sure I pronounce her name right, you guys. Her name is Tuso Mbedo. Tuso Mbedo, I believe is her name. First of all, she reminds me of a young Viola Davis, period. She reminds me of a young Viola Davis. She is so incredible. She is a South African actress. She was nominated for an international Emmy for her role in the for her role in the drama Istunzi, I want to say. And she also starred in the Amazon limited series, The Underground Railroad. When I tell you this young, beautiful Black woman, first of all, she is so captivating on screen. Like, you can't stop looking at her. And listen, she ain't got on a stitch of makeup. And again, look at this. Doesn't she look like it was perfect casting? I don't want to give the movie away, right? Because it's just so dope. I don't want to give it away. But when I tell you, the other thing that really impressed me about this film is that you go into it thinking that it's going to be like a movie for women. And it's not just a movie for women, it is a movie for the entire universe. It is so beautifully shot. It is so, the story is so powerful and strong, right? You think this is just going to be all about girl power, but it's bigger than that. I don't even really know how to explain it. It's just one of those things that just makes you feel like power. It makes you feel like you can do anything. It makes you feel like, seen, right? It's crazy. And there's so many stories. And listen, I'm going to say right now that it's going to be up for every major award there is, period. A blind, deaf, and dumb person would choose otherwise. It's that good. Listen, this is what was really interesting to me. So in The Woman King, Viola Davis stars as General Naniska, who is the leader of a powerful squad of female warriors tasked with defending the African kingdom of Dahomey. She said it was a different state of mind for her to tap into, the spirit of bravery. She said it was a transformative role for which involved training 5 days a week of weight, sprinting, martial arts, machete work. She said it's certainly not the mindset that she carried on a day-to-day basis, because she's somebody who carries pepper spray and alarm on her keychain. But she said this bold new persona was based on powerful true events and the most exceptional female warriors to ever live. Y'all, these are the women, right? These are the real life warriors that we just don't hear about, right? The film is based on powerful true events and teases the most exceptional female warriors to ever live. These are the stories that our young girls need to see. These are the situations. Here's the king. I think this is the actual king, or these are some photos that are supposed to be the actual king, and then this is the king in the film. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, so what's interesting is Viola had some really interesting things to say about. Hold on. Oops, that ain't what I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to come back here. So Viola has some really interesting things to say. She said, the only thing I knew before walking into the film, okay, if you haven't heard of the women warriors known as the Agoji, you're not alone. She said, the only thing I knew before working on the film, literally, was that they were women somewhere in Africa and they were called Amazons. Davis told Vanity Fair, explaining that there was just one English language book dedicated to the subject, and it was written by a white man. She said, I had to cross a lot of it out because it was full of editorial comments like they looked like beasts, or they were ugly, or they were mannish. She said you had to sift through all of that. But according to BBC Travel, King Gessel, played by John, I don't know how to pronounce his name, and he's so handsome and he's so dope. He's like a young Denzel Washington. But I want to say John Boyega. Okay. Formerly assembled the Dahomey's warriors during his reign from 1818 to 1858, a time when manpower was increasingly scarce due to the European slave trade. But the outlet also notes that theory suggests that Hangbi, a queen who ruled the previous country, started the group to supply her own bodyguards. Wow, when I tell you this film, just, to see Gina and Viola come together and put together such a beautiful piece of work, something so artful and something so real. It really felt like I was watching, I didn't feel like I was watching a girls movie about warriors. I felt like I was straight up watching a warrior movie. And I'm trying to talk around it a little bit because I don't want to give you guys all the juice, because you got to see it. But let me tell you, flood the theaters. If you have the ability to buy the theaters out, if you can buy the at the end of the day, as many people as you know should see this film. It's just a good movie. And it tells a really beautiful story. And it touches on so many different aspects of this group of women. So I'm super duper proud of these two queens for making this. I'm trying to like not tell y'all too much about it. So I'm reading stuff that they've already spoken about in the articles. But I will say that they did say that they had difficulty making this film. It was not easy. Hold on, let me find this article right quick. Okay, so The Woman King is the product of 1,000 battles Davis, 57, and Prince Blythewood, 53, have waged over the course of their careers on subjects ranging from budgets to hairstyles. Despite being the only African American actor to achieve the triple crown of acting, an Oscar, an Emmy, and not one but two Tonys, Davis had not had the opportunity to play a physical, heroic role like this one. The Woman King is a $50 million action adventure epic. You can think Braveheart with Davis in the Mel Gibson role. That's really kind of what it felt like. And that's what I was trying to describe. You guys, when you watch this movie, you're going to realize what I'm talking about. This is not like a girl warrior movie. This is a movie that meant, I told my husband, and it's funny, my group member Erin said the same thing. She told her husband, she's like, look, they're going to love this film and kids are going to love it. It's just a great, wait, hold on. Let me not say that. It is definitely PG-13 because it ain't for punks by no stretch of the imagination. It's a really, really good movie. But like I said, think Braveheart with Viola Davis in the Mel Gibson role. Actually, that's from the Hollywood Reporter. A movie that somehow felt both inevitable and impossible for her and Prince Blythewood to get on screen. Its cast includes South African actress Thuso Mbido, English actress Lashana Lynch, who was, everybody was amazing, y'all. Every single character in this film was absolutely, positively fantastic. But I'm going to tell you something. This one right here, Thuso, I'm sorry, this one right here. It's just something, it's like that concept of A Star is Born. Every moment she had was stellar. She reminds me of a young Viola Davis. But again, everyone was awesome. Lashana Lynch. Who else is in here? Sheila Atim, John Boyega. And Diane Warren. I was surprised to hear the woman who played Tina Turner was also a part of this film. But again, they said the part of the movie that they love is also the part of the movie that is most terrifying in Hollywood, which is different. It's new. We don't always want different or new unless you have a big star attached, a big male star. We didn't have that going for The Woman King, they said. Like when women are pretty and blonde or close to pretty and blonde, all of these women are dark and they're beating the shit out of men. They are dark, they are strong, they are fearless, and they are kicking ass. And the beautiful thing about it is they are real. These were real warriors, as you can see. That is the thing that makes this just so incredible to me. The fact that this is based on a very real and a very true story about these incredible warrior women. So Viola Davis is phenomenal. The Woman King is phenomenal. I think it's definitely something that our community needs. It is something that everyone should go and see. Make sure you guys listen. If I had it like that and I didn't have my resources shifted over to other places right now, then I would have definitely made sure that I treated everybody I know and everybody I love to this film because it is just amazing. And this duo right here, these two, I'm telling you, watch the connections when you watch this movie. It is just amazing. So cannot give it enough love. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm so grateful again for being invited out to a pre-screening. Thank you again. Oh, Jennifer Holliday, you guys, I forgot. Yes, we had a chance to hang out with the Jennifer Holliday last night. That was amazing. So I'm gonna definitely try to get Jennifer Holliday on my podcast as well. But I'm gonna run this clip for you guys to see this one more time. This is The Woman King. Hold on, let me find it. It is very amazing. Oops, that's definitely not what I was trying to show you guys. Hold on. Get right back to it. All right, well, for some reason I can't find the clip. But anyway, go see the movie. It's amazing. And I do have some other stuff to share with y'all. So here's a promo. All right, no promo today. We'll get right into this interview. Okay, up next. Hey Grant, I see you. Yes, it is amazing. Yeah, this film is absolutely fantastic. I don't know what's happening with my stuff, y'all, but hold on. Bear with your girl for 2 shakes here. And I will find it. Something here is moving a little slow. All right. What's up, family? So check it out. Instagram done gave us the option. Okay, that wasn't right either. Here we go.
Men and children had their lives cut short because of domestic violence.
This kind of violence is prevalent in our society.
Unfortunately, many people have experienced or even watched their loved ones go through
Adolescent relationship abuse. No boundaries.
We're talking about domestic violence.
I just don't want it to be about no damn domestic violence. I'm a fucking singer!
My mother's boyfriend beat her so badly one time that I had to go see her at the hospital. That really did something to me. Not only did he ruin my mother's life, but he helped ruin mine. Like, how could you even look at yourself in the mirror? How could you even want to be alive after you touch your own child?
And then Tony's mad.
Well, it was kind of hard when she was in jail, Tony.
Stop judging me. I'm tired of y'all judging me. I don't be wanting to mess my kid's life up.
No, not with him. You can't. I don't want all this to happen with Dad getting all angry and stuff.
This ain't just now all of a sudden we fight back and forth.
Dad doesn't just do that just to do that, right?
He shouldn't do it at all.
My daughters need to see a strong mother. And I am strong. I am strong. I just called her because I said I need her. I was like, Mom, please come get me.
We're there for you no matter what. No matter what situation in your life. I love you no matter what.
She ain't going with you either. Pedophile, child molesting ass bitch.
Tony, that is bullshit.
Did you like my polo?
Once again, everybody goes off on me.
Living with someone that molested our mom.
Sarah's daddy is a fucking animal. That motherfucker's a abomination. Do something dumb so I can get locked the fuck up and do something to him.
I'm being molested multiple
They
times.
have some kind of a past. That past do not dictate their future.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of broken things.
Every 8 minutes, a child is sexually assaulted in the U.S., and 93% of them know the perpetrators. Today, in the United States, there are over 40 million adults who have survived child sexual abuse, and more than 3 million of those victims were abused as children, younger than 12 years old. Child molesters can be neighbors, friends, even family members.
Can I share a secret? Can I lay it on your soul? Sometimes I'm not half as strong as I let show. Look into my darkness, you can see my fear. You're the only one who'll ever know it's there.
My name is Sarah Stokes. I'm a singer, I'm a mother, I'm an actress, I'm a wife, and I'm also a survivor of child molestation, not once, but multiple times. And the first time was when I was 5 years old. My mother had this boyfriend, and he was just horrible, horrible. He molested me when I was 5 years old, numerous times. I can't even count how many, honestly.
Bobby Phillips. No.
All right, sexy people. All right, sexy people. I just wanted to give y'all a sneak peek of the documentary film that is coming very, very soon. We are tweaking it and working on some things here and there just to make sure that it is ready for public consumption. As you can see, it is heavy, it is deep, it is based on a true story. And it's going to save women and girls. It's going to save a lot of people. So I just, hope that you will all log on and join WIRF, WIRF.tv. I hope that you will subscribe. I hope that you will become members. This is definitely going to be a member exclusive, but I just wanted to share a little bit of that with y'all because I think that it is important for us to, tell these stories that mean, can help propel us forward and will mean a lot to our community in terms of healing and really making the changes that are necessary for a better life, right? So I'm not going to keep y'all in here all night. I cannot believe that I've actually been under an hour. I'm at about 45 minutes. Does anybody have any questions or comments? I see you, Grant Nicholas. I see you, Chef of Fine as Wine. I see you, Ashley Bennett. I'm going to go over to Instagram. Shout out to those who are watching on other platforms. Shout out to my folks watching on LinkedIn. I appreciate y'all, and I am so excited about a lot. I'm excited about a lot. So much more. So much more to come. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys for supporting. Please do not forget to log on to WIRF.tv. Subscribe. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button because we are bringing you guys very exclusive content and I'm super excited about it. So thank you again for tuning in. Make sure you press like and subscribe. Yeah, Jennifer Holliday is amazing. I can't wait to get her on the show. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to go over and do my IG live. So if you missed any part of this, I will be repeating this and I'll be doing that in about 15 minutes over on IG. But I appreciate you guys and enjoy the replay. All right. Nights with Nicci, WIRFTV.com. Peace.